Tell me about Stitchhead.
Yeah, well, Stitchhead comes to us from Luxembourg. And look, I told you earlier I've been reviewing old Frankenstein movies. Well, this is the Frankenstein movie for kids. Stitchhead is a little creature there at the bottom front of the poster, created by the Doctor, and he was the first attempt at the Doctor creating monsters out of certain body parts, or dead people body parts. And in the background are the rest of the monsters the Doctor has created. Basically, he likes to take animals, put the pieces together, and bring them to life. But the thing is because Stitchhead is the first, he seems to feel forgotten. That the Doctor doesn't really care for him. Never, every time he asks a question, he's ignored. The Doctor seems to be more concerned about his next creation than he is about his first creation. And so poor Stitchhead, feeling depressed, decides to run away and join the circus. And so that's the meat of the story is when he's at the circus. He runs into the ringmaster who thinks he has his best interests at heart until we finally understand that the ringmaster is only exploiting him for his monstrous appearance and wants Stitchhead to become more and more of a monster. And that's kind of the story with kids or for kids is that, just because you look like a monster doesn't mean you need to be a monster or become a monster, because you don't have to live by what your outer appearance is. You know, two things. One is this movie, I wish it was stop motion animated because it would have looked amazing that way. It comes from Luxembourg, and so I guess they don't have the money, which I understand. But look, if you want to give your kids a Frankenstein story that has a good, wholesome message, Stitchhead is the one for you. Because it's not American, I think its appeal is lessened because it doesn't have kind of the the tropes, the American tropes that come with animation. But this is very much, a foreign film, very simple. And I think the jokes are fairly simple. The story is very simple. And the creatures are cute enough that I think kids will like it. So it's definitely a kids movie. Recommend for kids.